Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Donnie's Donuts here. Welcome to Game 2 of this series. So the Scots are on the ropes now of elimination. Can they stave off and force a winner-take-all Game 3, or will the Pepsi move on to Round 2? As Game 2 on the horizon, we are in Chicago for Game 2. Who steps up? Will the Pepsi move on to Round 2, or will the Scots force Game 3? Here we go! Game 2 is underway, as now Dexter's got the puck with a hat trick and a game winner in double overtime in game number 1. As now battling there in the corner, as now Niedermeyer is going to bring that up in this raucous Chicago crowd. Bedard with 2 goals in game 1. Perry finds it in front, scores! It leaped through! What a start for the Scots! Connor Bedard with his 3rd of the series, and the fans are going nuts here. 127 into game 2. The Scots take a 1-0 lead. Oh my, finds it in there. As so, the Scots with a great start here to Game 2. And once again, the first goal of the game will go to Connor Bedard. He is just a goal-scoring machine. As now, the Scots have all the momentum. Now in comes Perry beyond the net. As now Bedard, backhand shot, looking for another. Back to, now it's Niedermeyer, blockered away. As the Pepsi on their heels to start this game. See, the fans are into it here. Thompson in. Oh my, trying to jam that one in. Not jam it in, but trying to find a 5-hole goal. That stays in though. Seegers looking for a response here. But they can't get that one. And now Perry's got it up to John Scott. John Scott now. Now what a move in front. Oh my. What a chance that was. One-time shot loved by McDonald. Man, oh man. And so, what a hot start to this one. As 15:33 left in the first. I mean, we're not even 5 minutes in, and this has been a great one so far. As now back comes Dexter. Mason Dexter now with it. Into Weegar. Scores! Mackenzie Weegar with a snipe has tied this game at 1. As is quiet this crowd right down, and that's a much needed goal for the Pepsi. As to quiet this building down after just taking a 1-0 lead, a great response for the Pacific Pepsi, and Mackenzie Weegar with his first of the series has tied this game. And so Zegers brings it right back in. Maddox in, finds Zegers. Zegers shooting, that's blocked. As oh my, looking for a lead here. That's kicked up, but Weegar there to steal the wall, trying to feed that back door. And now Bedard back up. Connor Bedard, but he gets stepped up there by Chris Maddox. Now Weegar, that gets turned over. Here come the Scots in the counterattack. Scott in front. Oh, John Scott with a chance there, and McDonald there to cover that one up. Oh my, what a chance there for John Scott. He picked that pass off there, as almost led to a goal. As now Donnie Scott off the draw. He'll draw a penalty, and it's Trevor Zegers yet again. He had 4 penalties in game 1, and now he has one to start this one. Man, oh man, what a rough series for Trevor Zegers so far. So a face-off here in the Pepsi zone. A power play opportunity for the Scots here. They've had a lot of power plays here in this series so far. Gets it back. Perry as now can't get it out. As oh my. As that had to be quickly covered up by McDonald, as the Scots player was barreling down for that puck. And it looks like they got Donnie Scott playing the wing. And Bedard playing the point, looking for that big wrist shot, as toe drag release on the blue line. And now Thompson over to Dexter, trying to split the D, short-handed one-timer, stop there, as oh boy, they can't get it out here. Weegar has time, as now look at the short-handed, as they played short-handed really well. not just this playoff series, but the whole season. Now battling on the half wall, trying to get it out is Dexter, and they do. Now Scott back in to Donnie Scott. He keeps the puck. Now Donnie Scott finds it right in front, can't get it. Now Bedard finding Scott. Now right in the circle, scores! Scott Niedermayer, he was wide open, has given the Scots a 2-1 lead on the power play. That was perfectly executed. Look at this guy down the John Scott, and he finds Niedermayer last second. And the Scots take a 2-1 lead and a costly penalty for Trevor Zegras there. And so, the Scots with their second lead of the night. Now back comes Dexter now, trying to feed it in front now. What an explosive start to this game too. In comes Bedard now with it. Connor Bedard finding Perry, can't get that shot away. And now back comes Thompson now with it. Tage Thompson, he's getting pressured there. As now battling along the half wall, Perry picks it up. He's in the zone, right in front, but Maddox there with a good play to stop that one. Now Dexter back to Weegar. Mackenzie Weegar to Thompson. And now they're going to try and equalize again. Maddox with a backhand shot. That was a tough save. And now gets it, as now Perry gets that puck in front of the net. The Scots wind back up on the counterattack. John Scott now finding Bedard. Stopped by McDonald. What a chance for Connor Bedard. As what a pass by John Scott. But McDonald there to stop that one. So we've already had a lot of game threes in these playoffs. As can the Scots force another game three here? As now in there, Niedermayer trying to get that shot away, but he can't get it. Obviously lots of game left. The Pepsi could still very well move on here to round two. And now Niedermayer gets it up to John Scott. Here comes John Scott over to Bedard. Oh, big save there. Now cycles that back around for Bedard, but that gets turned over. Back come the Pepsi on the counter. Dexter in the Thompson finding Dexter, scores! That finds his way through, and the Pepsi have tied it. His fourth of the series. What a series for Mason Dexter so far. He finds his way through. It finds his way through, as Scott Foster got a piece of it, but it actually went off his pad and in. So, the Pepsi have tied this game 2 at 2. As in the first period, there's already been 4 goals scored. Man, oh man. As now 6:05 to go. Maddox gets it off the draw. As now Niedermayer's got it, but he gets knocked off the puck. Back comes Dexter now with it, but he gets knocked off there. Now Dexter, but he keeps it. Weegar in the zone. Mackenzie Weegar now got it. Weegar trying to find a back door there, but now knocked off the puck. Maddox to Thompson, walking in. Stopped by Scott Foster there. Man, oh man. Scott Foster with the save, as this has just been a explosive series so far. Lots of goals scored so far here, as we're only in the first period, game 2. As now gets it up there. Here comes Perry. Corey Perry with a backhand shot. That stopped there. There's already been 13 goals scored total through, well, pretty much almost 6 periods technically. Actually, well, probably like 5.5. Here comes Dexter now. Got it. Dexter trying to find that towards the net. Obviously 5.5 just because double overtime was only not that long. As now Bedard shoots. Stopped there by Sarah McDonald. As it's been a goal scoring series, as the Scots here trying to get the lead here once again. So a face-off here in the Pepsi zone, as that's won there by the Pepsi. Maddox now got the puck on his own end, finding Thompson. Tage Thompson, but he gets pressured there. Bedard with a good play to get back. Connor Bedard now in the zone. Bedard, but as he can't get it there, Dexter now got it. Dexter in the counterattack is going to try and bring it in for the Pepsi. But good job there by Perry. Corey Perry poked off the puck, but now on the puck. In comes Corey Perry. Perry now finding one-time, scores! John Scott on the one-timer has given the Scots another lead. As oh my, John Scott as with not much time remaining makes this a 3-2 Scots lead here in the first period. As man, oh man, as so the fans back into it again. Listen to this place. Perry back in as Dexter can't get that one. Up comes Thompson with 5 seconds to go. Maybe one last shot there as that's over the glass. So another face-off here as they're going to pull their goaltender here. As with 2.9 seconds left, so obviously the Scots probably don't have enough time to score in the empty net. Trying to shoot that off the draw. Not going to do it. As 3-2 after 1. And so we are underway with the second period. There has been 5 total goals scored in the first period in this game 2. In comes Dexter now, trying to tie this one up early. Dexter with a goal here in this game, but trying to feed that one back door, but that gets stolen. In comes Bedard back in on the defense, but trying to feed it in front. But Thompson there to stop that one. As now Maddox has got it. Chris Maddox now up in the zone. Going to try and find his way through. As now gets it over to Dexter. Looks like the trap's been set up for Chicago. But that's a great defensive play. Perry in the zone. Trying to feed it in front. But Weegar there to stop him. Mackenzie Weegar now winds back up. But what a play there to stop him. Back comes it. Bedard trying to find his way through again. And now in shooting. That stopped there. And now on the counter comes Thompson. Tage Thompson now with it. Thompson across Dexter. Oh, big stop. As now trying to feed it in front. And now gets it up to Thompson. Backhand shot on net. He's stopped there by Scott Foster. So a face-off here in the Scott zone. Pepsi trying to find the equalizer here. So a face-off here as now won there by Dexter. Weegar overshooting. Thompson stopped there. They got him hemmed here. Back and now across to Dexter. Back. Maddox with a drive. That stopped there. And now right back to Weegar. Maddox shoots. Another chance. Stop there. And Niedermeyer will get that puck out. Oh my. The Pepsi trying to find the equalizer there, but the Scots survive. Back in comes Thompson. Tage Thompson leaves it for Maddox. Back to Weegar to Dexter. Shot that's blocked. As look at the offense here now for the Pepsi. Another block by the Scots. And they'll get it out. Bedard can't make the move there as the Pepsi are buzzing here the last few minutes. As now Dexter, as he gets knocked off the puck there. As obviously they're on him this game. As Dexter with a good steal. And now 2-on-0. Maddox in. Scores! Chris Maddox on the turnover. It was a 2-on-0. But he decided to just shoot it himself. And the game is tied at 3. Obviously after those last few minutes of the Pepsi just hemming the Scots in their own zone. They finally get rewarded. Is Chris Maddox there? He had Dexter over there, but I believe he did. The goalie was looking for a pass there, so he just fooled him with the shot. Obviously, so a 3-3 hockey game now. So John Scott brings that puck in. What a twisted turn in front! Oh my! What a save! As Bedard trying to get that lead back. And now Zegers over. In comes Dexter with a shot. He's stopped by Foster. The Pepsi have just taken control of this one so far. Even though this game is tied. They have just been the way better team there in the second period. So a face-off here. Won there by the Pepsi. Weegar with a shot. He stopped there. And Thompson now in battling there. And they win yet another battle. Zegers back. Weegar to Maddox. They're just going to play it around. Weegar down low. Scores! Mason Dexter with his second. His 5th in the playoffs. And he's given their Pepsi their first lead of the night. It's 4-3. They had the Scots on their heels here in the second period. Finding it there, and that just leaks through. Scott Foster, the captain, is on fire here in this series. 9:47 to go. Now the Scots got to play from behind. That's something you never want to do while facing elimination, is play from behind. As now Thompson, now they're looking for more one-timer. Stop there. As now if you're Scott Foster, you got to try and shut the door. As obviously your team is down in the series, as obviously, but here comes Zegers looking for, like, they're just trying to run away with this one, it seems like. Here comes John Scott now with the in the zone, as that took a funny deflection over the net, as that was almost a funky goal. As now the Zegers, he gets knocked off the puck there. Trevor Zegers having, like I said, he's having kind of a rough series so far, but I mean he has a few assists here, as that can't get out. Perry in, Fawn trying to find Scott, as trying to jam it, as stopped there, as the Scots trying to tie this one up. In comes Maddox, finding Zegers, stopped by Foster. Trevor Zegers looking to get off the schneid. With 5:49 to go here in this second period. The Pepsi trying to get a big 2-goal lead here. Maddox over to Thompson, shot that's gloved by Scott Foster. Man, oh man, as obviously Tage Thompson with a goal there in game 1 to take the 2-1 lead, as that was his only goal though in this series so far. He's looking for a big second half of this game, as now Bedard gets knocked off the puck. There comes John Scott to Perry. Corey Perry finding John Scott with a chance. Shaw, rebound. Perry there. Stop there. The Scots trying to find their legs here. Niedermayer to Scott. Back to... Now Niedermayer deflected. That stopped. And now the Scots got them hemmed. Shaw and McDonald there to cover that one up. So the Scots with a good response here. Obviously after getting hemmed there for the majority of the second period, they're coming back here with a big effort trying to tie this one. Uyghur now with, as that's a big face-off win from the Pepsi. Thompson will get that puck out. Tage Thompson now in. Thompson as he gets knocked off the puck there. Poking off the puck. Tage Thompson can't get it. Here comes Niedermayer. Back up comes Niedermayer finding Bedard. Connor Bedard to Johnny Scott. Oh my, what a save. Donnie Scott looking for his first career PPHL playoff goal. As trying to imagine how, and it would be a big one too if he had to tie this one up. As Maddox off the draw again, as Dexter is playing great in the face-off circle. And now trying to find it there, oh boy. As now Zegers now in, now he's going to draw a penalty. Scott Niedermayer there goes off for 2 minutes. As so good work there by Trevor Zegers, draws a penalty. Maybe that turns his series around a little bit. Obviously he was taking all the penalties earlier. Now he drew one. Tripped up there in the corner. And so a chance for the Pepsi to take a 2-goal lead. As now face off, as now Bedard gets to that puck now short-handed. He'll get that puck down. A foot race for it. As now battling there along the corner. He kicks that up to Uyghur. And now they're going to bring that puck up ice. As now Thompson having trouble finding Zegers. What a play to get back by John Scott. Bedard now will bring it out, but Zegers there to back up to pick up that puck. Thompson uses his body. Zegers rebound. Oh, what a save. Scott Foster robs Dexter on the doorstep for his second hat trick as of the series. Oh my, what a chance. Back up comes Maddox now finding, no, oh my, the goaltender was down. But what a defensive play to not let the Pepsi get that puck. Bedard gets that puck in deep, as now 5 seconds to go. Maybe one last shot, and it's stopped by Foster. So 4-3 after 2. As this potentially could be the last period of the Scots season if they don't find a tying goal here. As Bedard will try and kill off the rest of this penalty kill and will get right back on the offense. As now Dexter gets it up, the penalty's over. As back to 5-on-5. Zegras gets knocked off the puck. But now comes Thompson. Right in front, Zegras. Oh, what a save. Trevor Zegras. As now Scott Foster got to be big in this period. Weegar. Stopped by Foster. Battling there along the corner now. Niedermayer's got it back in his own end. They'll get it up ice. As now Bedard keeps that puck. In comes John Scott now with a chance. As now Niedermayer back now. Niedermayer shoots and scores! That just went off the defenseman's face in front of the net. And the Scots have tied it. What a bounce for Chicago. Look at that. Oh my, it's a double whammy for Mackenzie Weegar there. It goes off the blocker, off his face, and into the net. Unbelievable bounce. And that's the type of bounce he needs in the playoffs. And it's a 4-4 game. The fans are going nuts here, but Dexter trying to get this goal back. He steals the puck back. Weegar shoots as trying to get that goal back, but Dexter just out of reach for him. Down low Dexter as now trying to get this goal back, but he can't get it. And now in comes Bedard. Connor Bedard in on the defense, but he can't get it. Back up comes Thompson now trying to find for his teammates, but Dexter can't find those way in the zone. And now the Scots going to get a power play. In comes Connor Bedard over to Perry, but he can't get it. And so a penalty coming to Mason Dexter here. 14:49 to go. Now that's one there. Over to Perry. Oh, what a chance for Corey Perry. As now back up here come the Pepsi. As trying to bring that puck in. But Maddox there stops that one. Weegar back. And now to Thompson. To Maddox. As they can't get a Weegar with a chance short-handed. As now Niedermayer. As they're going to play it. As now with a minute 13 to go. They need to find some offense here on the power play. Back to Donnie Scott. Trying to go short side. Weegar now in his own end. They'll just get it up and into the zone. And now Niedermayer back to get it. As here comes Scott Niedermayer. He's going to bring it in the zone himself. Finding John Scott trying to rip one. As now Weegar gets it again and back out. Obviously the Scots power play has been struggling in this series. As obviously they got one here in this game. Obviously, but the rest of the power plays has not been what they like. Obviously, the Pepsi are just playing really aggressive here on the PK, and yet another penalty killed for the Pepsi here. As, oh boy, that was deflected wide. As not another one, but, I mean, another one in this series. John Scott with a chance. That's blocked there. Now back up comes Dexter. As now another 4-4 game here in this series. So, in total, there has been, there's 17 goals in this series, and we're not even through game 2 yet, and there potentially could be a game 3. So man, oh man, this has been a goal scoring series so far. Up comes Scott now with it. Can't get that one. Back up comes him trying to feed it in front. Dexter Weegar over. That's blocked there. Obviously desperation blocks now. Bedard back in with 3 goals in this series. Can he get another one to maybe force us back to Pacific? As now Maddox now has got it. Chris Maddox trying to find a way in. As now, but good defense here by the Scots. As could there potentially be another overtime game? Now shot there. That's gloved by McDonald. As 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd period of game 2. As it's getting down as to the wire here. As white knuckle time. As now face-off, one there. Niedermayer with a chance. Stopped there by Sarah McDonald. Thompson over to Dexter. He's going to bring that puck in, but he gets knocked off the puck. And now Bedard over to John Scott. He gets stepped up, but he gets passed. In comes John Scott, finding, and now Scott Niedermayer with a chance. Blocked there, as now trying to get it out is the Pepsi. Zegras now, he gets poked away. Perry after him. Zegras. Pepsi will get it out. But now Thompson knocked off the puck as the Pepsi no offense here in this 3rd. Trying to feed it in front. Perry now back. And now finding Niedermeyer. Scores! Scott Niedermeyer with a hat-trick in Game 2 has given the Scots a 5-4 lead. 5:27 to go. Unreal. What a performance by the defenseman with a hat-trick here. The fans are going nuts. But in comes Thompson now trying to... And now the Pepsi are playing from behind. Oh my. In come the Scots now again. Can't get it. And now... now the Pepsi are down here in this game. And now trying to feed it towards the net. Just trying to get a face-off here. Oh my. This is massive. Face-off here. In this one. 3:59 to go. Here in the third period. And that's one there by the Pepsi. Maddox in. That's off his own man. As now, oh, big hit that was. And now Bedard over to Scott. Now now battling Perry scores! Corey Perry just rips one on net and beats McDonald. And that's an insurance goal they need. It's 6-4. As that potentially could be all. And now they're sending... Oh my, they're being aggressive with this one. They're sending McDonald right to the bench. And now extra attacker on for the Pepsi. But now the Scots have the puck. John Scott. And they're trying for the empty net. Good job there by the Pepsi now. They're just bobbling the puck left and right. The fans are up here in their seats. Battling there is now got to Olofsson at the extra attacker here. Maddox down to Olofsson. Finding Uyghur's shot that's blocked. Can't get it there. And now gets the... And now a slash there. A shot. Scores! Trevor Zegras gets his first of the series. As it looked like there was a delayed penalty coming up. That was deflected off a defenseman. And the Pepsi not going away. It's 6-5. As with the extra attacker on, they get a goal. But now Perry gets that puck in deep. The Pepsi run out of time here. They need to... Oh my. As look out. As Uyghur gets it up to Thompson. And McDonald skating to the bench. Dumped in now. Trying to find a way through. As now Niedermeyer's got that puck. Scott Niedermeyer getting pressure there. What a pass out. 12 seconds to go. Finding Perry. Empty net trying to pass it there. But 7 seconds to go. Can't pass it as they're battling there. That's gonna do it. The Scots have forced a Game 3 back in the Pepsi Center. 6-5 your final. And so another Game 3 in these playoffs. As they deserved it. So guys, I will see you in Game 3.